Welcome to the Women's Hoop Show. It's WNBA All-Star Weekend 2025, and Indy is the epicenter of everything: hoops, culture, music, and all the madness. I'm talking the skills challenge, the three-point contest, celebrity cameos, a star-studded fever fest, and of course, the main event, Team Clark versus Team Collier. And we have a very special guest today joining us for the show to preview everything All-Star Weekend. Now, we recorded this early on Thursday, and now we know that Caitlin Clark won't be participating in the three-point competition or the All-Star game. She announced that she needs to rest her body, which we totally respect, but just keep that in mind as you listen through this episode. But still, this year's All-Star Weekend's got everything you want: high stakes, big personalities, and a whole lot of fun. So whether you're here for the game, the glam of the orange carpet, or just the vibes, we got you covered. Let's start at the top and break it all the way down because this weekend is already one for the books. Let's get into it. Okay, we have a very special guest here. It's Lexie Brown,
Hey.
from the Seattle store. And Lexie,
Hey. Woo, yes, snaps.
The crowd goes wild. So good to see you. Thank you for being here. And thanks for joining me to talk All-Star.
Of course. So happy to see you too, my girl.
So happy to see you. And I'm so happy you are on an All-Star break. Like, I'm in Indy right now, but
me too.
I'm so happy you're not here. I want you to rest.
Respectfully, same. Respectfully, I needed a break. I think a lot of us needed a break. And I mean, the first half of the season flew by. It started off a little slow, but once we got into them games, like we blinked and we're halfway through.
Moving. I mean, that's what everyone has been saying. How many games it has been, the travel, everything being back to back. So this is, I mean, WNBA All-Star break in general is very, very short, but a break is still a break. So I'm happy for you.
I do feel for the All-Stars though. Like, they don't have a break. Especially our All-Stars, because we play Tuesday. So there's no real break for them. So shout out to them. So happy for them. But I'm like, have fun in Indianapolis, y'all. I'll see y'all back in Seattle.
Yeah, when y'all get back home. I'll be here.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I love that for you. And you already started it off. I guess just want to start with kind of the general excitement kind of leading into this All-Star weekend. Seattle Storm, your teammates, Nneka, Skylar, and Gabby with her first All-Star. How excited are you? And how is the team just lifting up these All-Stars? 3 from one team is a big deal.
I mean, Nneka, you could have always just put her name down as an All-Star, as y'all know. Kind of same with Skylar as well. I mean, they're like the epitome of consistency and consistent performance. So those two being All-Stars, obviously you're so excited for them because as teammates, you're like, dang, like that means that as a team, like we made y'all look good enough to be considered for All-Stars. So, we can kind of feel good about that as well. But I think all of us were the most excited for Gabby and having her first All-Star appearance. And she, has gone through a lot and finally has been here for a full WNBA season. So for her to get that recognition that quickly has been really exciting. And she was really excited. She was crying and stuff when she found out. And we were just all so happy for her. So it's a good way to end the first half of the season, is sending 3 of my teammates off to their All-Star games.
Oh, I feel like it's like she graduated or something, like first day of school.
No, literally.
Gabby's first All-Star.
But literally, like her first 5 games, I know I said on my show that like Gabby should be an All-Star, and it really is at the discretion of the coaches of what they value and what you bring to a team. Since she was a reserve, that means she got picked by the coaches. Her stats might not like jump off at you when you initially look at them, but if you watch her in a game, all of the things that she does for our team offensively and defensively, like it was a no-brainer for me, but again, it was at the discretion of the coaches. So I'm really glad that they saw her value that she has to our team, because she's impactful. She's very impactful. We wouldn't have won as many games as we have without her.
For sure, and like you said, both sides of the floor too, for that to be recognized for
Yeah,
All-Star, and when you think about coaches, it's like who you're scheming for, right? When
right.
who is at the top of the scouting report?
Which
Gabby
again,
Williams is.
there's a few teams that we haven't even played yet. So I already have a bone to pick with the fact that our all-star voting starts like 9 games into the season, and I'm like,
Wait, that's a good point.
how can you determine who's an all-star yet? It's been 3 weeks of games, but that's how like compact our season is. Like our whole season is like NBA all-star time. Like there's so much happening so quickly. So when they started showing the all-star ballot stuff, I was like, wait, training camp was
It's
3
too
weeks
soon, it's
ago.
too soon.
We just finished training camp. People are still getting waived. What are we doing? Like contracts aren't guaranteed yet. It's crazy, but so happy for all of them. But again, it's just like you blink and oh, it's time to vote for All-Star. We haven't even played half the league yet. But
That is the WNBA
yeah,
season for you, right
literally
there,
in a
in a
nutshell.
nutshell.
Yeah.
Well, we're here. We made it somehow, and it's already July because I do feel like the draft just happened, especially if you're a rookie, and there are 3 rookies
Whirlwind.
this year. You're Paige Bueckers. You just won a national championship. Then you get drafted. Then you get thrown into training camp. Then you start your season. Now you're in an all-star, and it's like you don't have a second to breathe. She's not gonna have a second to breathe until the season is over because
Not even,
again,
and but then she going right to Unrivaled. Like
yes.
it's gonna be nonstop. Because I will say, before all this stuff, this explosion of women's sports and women's basketball, like overseas, when you would go overseas, it was like, yes, you were playing a lot of basketball, but you also were getting like a lot of time to like decompress and
Mm,
reset and kind of like step away from all of the nonsense for a little bit. But now it's like if you're staying in the States in the off season, it's go, 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 go. And they even have it worse than we did because we didn't even have all that go, 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 go in college. We got
mhm,
that when we got to the pros, and some of us just got it like 2, 3 years ago. Go, 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 go. And they've been doing it since they've been 17, 18, 19 years old. So I don't
mhm.
see her life slowing down anytime soon, but I love that for her. I love it for
I
her, but
know, I
good
know,
luck,
but it's a
babes.
lot.
Good
But it's a
luck,
I'm
babes.
tired for you.
Right.
I'm tired for her, very much so.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get into the very first event of the weekend. I wanna talk through the skills challenge, okay? I wanna hear your predictions. I wanna go through it. Last year, we saw Alicia Gray dominate the skills challenge. We also know there's more money on the line for both the skill challenge and the 3-point contest, thanks to Aflac. We
Shout
are
out Affleck.
given the coins, okay? But in this year's 3 skills challenge, we got Alicia Gray trying to go back to back. We got Natasha Cloud from the New York Liberty, Skylar Diggins, your teammate, your other teammate Erica Wheeler, and
Mhm.
Courtney Williams from the Minnesota Lynx. What do you think about this pool of contestants? This is pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, it's all the point guards plus leash, basically, like the
Yes.
point guard, all point guards plus leash. Leash did the events last year like she was the only one who knew that there was money on the line. Like I was like, why is she's going way harder than everybody else? And then she won
She
all the
was
money. And
so
I was like,
serious.
yeah, and I was like, as she should be. And then skills challenge, I'm going with Skylar just off of her competitiveness alone. Like
Mhm.
she's not gonna go in there trying to lose. Like she's going in there, she's trying to rip everybody's head off. So just off of that, and then if it's not Skylar, obviously I'm going with E. I gotta root for my own teammates, but just off of how Skylar approaches anything that is remotely competitive, she's not going in there to lose. So my vote is with Sky for sure.
I think that is a great vote. And when we think about last year and how, Alicia Gray was kind of, I don't want to say people were making fun of her, but people are like, okay, does Leash know
Okay.
this is an all-star? It's not super serious, but like BG was in the skills competition
Exactly. And
last
no
year.
shade, but no shade
She
at
was
all,
having
but it was
fun.
like
She
she
was
was
out
just
the
out
first
there.
round.
She was
Yeah.
literally just la 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 la, and then Leash was like, I'm getting this money. And I'm like, do y'all know that how much money y'all are competing for? And clearly not, because she not only won the skills challenge, but she wiped wiped her glasses off, got her sweat off her goggles, and went and won the 3-point contest and won all the money. And now
I
everybody's
love
like,
it.
"Now we wanna do it." And I was like, "Of course now everybody wanna do the 3-point contest and skills contest, of course,
Now that there's money.
now that
But
there's
to your
money."
point, like you said, if there is one person that is always going to take it serious and always go 125% is Skylar Diggins.
Yeah,
And I think this skills challenge has been able or just highlights all of the things that she does well. It's dribbling, it's a bounce pass, a chest pass, an outlet pass, shooting, especially from the elbow jumper, top
yeah.
of the key three-pointer, corner three. These are all her spots that she does always in the game. So I love this. And I just want to talk about Skylar real quick. How have you been able to get a up close and personal look at how she's been focused this
Yeah.
year and just coming into this season to help your Storm?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, one of the most competitive human beings I've ever met. But the thing that's amazing about Skylar is she keeps it within the 94. Like she gets after it. She'll get in your ass if you're not doing your job. And then when practice is over, when the game is over, she might, have a moment or something in the locker room. But after that, like it's over with. Like again, like she takes her craft extremely seriously and she wants everybody else to do the same. And that's something that, I always prided myself in, even when I was younger, that, I take this serious. I do the extra work. I'm always in the gym. I'm working out. I'm taking care of my body. Like, you guys need to do the same. But when you're in college, when you're in high school, like, not everybody has the same goals as you. So you can't
Mhm.
really get on people like that, even though we were obviously like we were competitors. But like when you get to the next level, the highest level, there's a standard that's set, and she sets it every single day. Between her and NECA, like I don't know who takes better care of their body. Like they're iron women, both of them. So every time I thought I was in the gym a lot, working on my body. Every time I'm in there, they already been in there for 20 minutes, 30 minutes. So when people talk about like a LeBron and how he prioritizes his body and his recovery. Like I would put Skylar and NECA in that tier of athlete. And, that's a credit to them. And that's why they've been in the league as long as they have been and performing at the highest level for so long.
Mm. I love that so much. It is a lot about what you put in, and it shows. Like, it
Yeah.
shows the longevity of how long they have been able to be in the league. You talk about NECA, this is her 10th All-Star appearance. Like, that does
Yeah.
not come
More
easy.
than
That is
I've
not
been in the
handed to
league.
you. More years than you've been in the
More
league.
than
She's
years
just
than
been an
I've been in the
All-Star.
league. Yes.
Madam President, that is
Madam
NECA.
President. Yeah.
And then Eweezy on the other side of that, not maybe not so hilarious story, but last year she was supposed to be in
Oh
the
yeah, she
skills
told us all about it.
competition. Wait,
Yeah.
what did she tell you?
She's just
Tell
like,
us.
I missed our she was like, I missed the flight. So I was like, when All Star came up again, she was like, "Y'all better let me compete," because I was supposed to compete last year. Which I'm like, okay, that's fair, because she technically was supposed to. She probably would have been a player that took it serious too. So I'm
For
glad that they're
sure.
giving her another opportunity to compete in that. Because I would have been pissed if I was
Yes.
supposed to be competing for that and something happened outside of my control. So, yeah, she coming with a chip on her shoulder maybe. She's like, "This should have been my money last year, guys. You have no idea what I went through." So,
It looked like she had been through it. Like, the video that she posted, like, "Guys, I'm still at the airport. I am not gonna be able to make it.
just
I'm so
distraught.
sorry." Just so
Yeah.
distraught and so sad that she wasn't able to get there. And she was a favorite. Like, I don't even think a lot of people had Alicia Gray maybe in that number 1 spot, but Weezy was definitely a favorite to win. So this is her redemption. She's gonna be able to get her get back and be able to
Yeah.
compete. So I'm really
Yeah, I'm
happy for
excited
her.
for her. Me too.
That's gonna be good. Okay, we are going to step aside real quick, take a quick break. But when we come back, we are going to talk about the 3-point competition, everyone's favorite competition. Now, let's talk 3-point competition because we are in the
I want
presence
to do
of
one
a 3-point
so
specialist.
bad.
I know you do. This is your chance. You really want to
Ugh.
compete in the 3-point
So bad.
contest.
I have to just do one. I won't be able to retire till I compete. Like, I can't believe I haven't ever been invited to one. I felt
How
like
do you need
the
to call
year
Kathy and be
I
like,
don't know.
"Please
I don't know, cause
let me do this?"
I know this is not even about me right now, but I always make three-point shooting about me, but I remember my 1st or 2nd no, it was my 1st season in LA, and me and Katie Lou were, like, shooting the crap out of the ball, both of us, at All-Star break time, and we were like, "Surely one of us is getting invited." Nope. Neither one of us got
No.
invited. Like, we were both shooting, like, well over 40% at that moment in time. I'm pretty sure, and we both were like, "Surely at least one of us is gonna get the call," and neither one of us did, and I was like, "Okay, well, I don't know what needs to happen to get invited to these things." I mean, I guess the most 100% certain way is to become an all-star. You know,
Yeah.
that's, like, the most foolproof way to get invited to it, but in if that's not the case, shoot the ball well, but again, there's some of the top three-point shooters in the league right now not competing. So, I don't know what the selection process is, but I am excited about the field that is popping out, even though we might not have the headliner participating, unfortunately, but I hope she's able to. I hope she's able to.
Okay, so now we know that Caitlin Clark is not going to be competing in the three-point contest. She didn't play in the game against New York
Yeah.
yesterday on Wednesday. She sat that game out. The game against Connecticut, when she did check out of the game toward in the fourth quarter, she had tears in her eyes. She was kind of leisurely sitting down and walking. She did not seem like she was 100%. So, huge bummer if we don't get her in the three-point competition in Indianapolis on her home floor. It just seems perfect. Like, we didn't get this last year, and I talked about this in the last episode. I felt like we were robbed of not getting Caitlin Clark or Sabrina last year in the three-point competition, but especially them against each other.
Mhm.
I, I don't know. I don't know. If you were Steph White, like if you were her coach, would you want her to compete or would you say sit out because we got the playoffs to think about?
I mean, the three-point contest, I feel like, is a very low impact thing, but as a competitor, you don't wanna go in not feeling 100%, and then when you win or you lose, it's like you're gonna have all this dialogue surrounding it. Like, it's not just gonna be about the shooting competition, unfortunately. I don't think she's ever been hurt before. I think that's what people were saying, like, this is the first time she's
Yeah.
really dealing with injury, and it was the same thing for me. I had never been hurt before, praise the Lords, but dealing with the illness, it's something that mentally you're just not comfortable with. You're not comfortable with just sitting down, you're not comfortable with resting, and you're not comfortable with letting your team down, and I feel like I mean, I empathize with her in that regard, like, she's watching her team struggle without her, so I see why she continues to push herself, but you're a
Mhm.
pro now, so you have to prioritize different things, and when you were trying to get to this level, like, you're here, like, you're solidified, you're stamped, you're respected, and you gotta take care of your body and prioritize yourself, so go ahead and throw Kayla McBride in there,
Yeah, I
um,
know.
since
That's
she's
the
now a
other part. Is
reserve,
someone gonna
so
replace her? Is
go ahead and
someone
put my girl K-Mac in there, who probably should have been in there anyway, but
Yes.
you know, you got someone waiting on the side like, "I could do it."
I could do it.
I
Just let
would
me
not
know.
be
Tap
mad at
me in.
that. Wouldn't be mad at K-Mag competing. Um, it's a really
No, that would
competitive
be
pool.
a great refill, but I'm totally I think I'm in agreement. Selfishly, I do want to see it, and I want her to be able to compete, but if it's not 100%, if she's, like, limping through it, I don't think any of us wanna see that, and
No.
also, I feel for her for, like, okay, we've known that the All-Star was gonna be here for a long time, and
Mhm.
of course, the only my biggest injury of my whole entire life happens during this week. Like, it's just unfortunate. It's
It
fine.
happened,
She'll get
and
back. She'll get
it's an
back.
adjustment period. You know, last year she came in and whooped everybody whooped everybody in the league. So you know everybody was coming this season like, no. And
Not
that's
again.
competitiveness, like, that's
Mhm.
what being a pro means is you come in, you leave your mark, you're stamped, you set a bar for yourself, and then everybody gotta come match it, and that's what's happening.
Mhm.
I think she's gonna be fine, but she definitely needs to, like, get healthy for long term, and this Indiana's a playoff team, so
Yeah.
she needs to get right.
Totally agree with that. I wanna ask you about Sabrina Ionescu because she holds the record right now for 37 out of 40. I will never forget that day. I was
Insane.
there in person in Vegas. It was absolutely insane to see someone catch fire like that in front of you, and we were just all in disbelief. She's trying to be, a two-time champ. That was in 2023 when she won, but how do you kind of come into that knowing that you hold the record, knowing that you've done amazing in this competition before? You don't have anything to prove because we already
Right.
saw. We already know that you can do it, but it's still a little heavy because eyes are looking at you like, well, you
Yeah.
got 37 out of 40. You can do this again. You could get 38. You can get
Yeah.
39. How do you mentally, as a shooter, kind of come into that situation?
I mean, like, you said it, like, she don't really got nothing left to prove, like, if she wins, like, that would be great. If she doesn't win, fine. Like, if she shoots the ball well, that'll be like, I don't know, I just feel like what she did with that record, like, she could come into the shooting competition and go, like, make 10. Like, I don't care. We saw her do that
We
on,
witnessed it.
like, the
Yeah.
biggest stage with the most eyes, like, high pressure, like, I don't need to see nothing else from her. Like, the fact that she's even competing, like, thank you, Sabrina, because you really don't have to. So, thank you so much for blessing us with your three-point shooting because it's needed in this three-point contest. So, I'm just happy that she's competing. Like you said, like, she doesn't really even have to do this. I'm sure her weekend is jam-packed. She just announced her 3rd sneaker. Like, I'm sure she's doing
Mhm.
activations the entire weekend for that, which is so dope. So, the fact that she is coming in and participating to defend one of her titles. I mean, I remember when Allie Quigley used to just win all the time, and we
Oh,
started
yeah.
calling it the
Four-time
Allie
champ.
Quigley Invitational because that's how often she won. So, am I glad that, like, people are winning different people are winning every year? Yeah, because when Allie was just coming in and beating the crap out of everybody and just the
Wasn't even
trophy
close.
already had her name on it the week before All-Star weekend. Like, she didn't even have to be an All-Star to be like, we knew Allie was about to come and shoot the crap out the ball and win three-point contests. So, being able to have different winners, year to year is fun. It's exciting. It's good for the game. But I'm really happy that Sabrina is competing for sure.
I love that flipping the script, like, not even focusing on her winning. Just thank you for gracing us with your presence, Sabrina. Like, that is a
Literally.
better
I
mindset
mean,
for all of us.
and it's gonna elevate all the other participants, I think. Because I think, I mean, obviously they all wanna come in and beat her. So
Mhm.
that's what does make it fun. When you have the best of the best, then you have people that are trying to, step up their game.
The other 2 competitors, or 3, got a rookie in there. Sonia Citron
That
is
was
putting her
a
name in the hat.
surprising addition, but
Me
excited.
too.
She
That's
had
a
a nice shot
confidence
though.
pull.
Yeah.
That's like, I'm
She got
going
a
up
nice
against the
three-point shot
best
though.
shooters in the league. She does. She's shooting 36% from 3 on almost 7 attempts per game. Um, she is cool as a cucumber. That's what I love
Yeah.
about Sonia Citron. Nothing gets her too riled up, and in this type of competition, you have to stay cool because I remember last year's competition went down to the wire. JJ and Alicia Gray went down to the last shot, and you could see JJ was like feeling it. She was like,
Mhm.
I'm about to win. I'm about to win. I'm about to be a post player and win. And then
Not
she
this
wasn't
time.
able to seal the deal. So I think someone like Sonia who's just gonna be like,
She
steady.
can't be too
I'm
cool
gonna
though.
shoot.
She's so cool that she's like one of those players that, like, won't get through all the ball racks. And she's just
Oh,
gonna
you
be
think she's gonna
like,
go too slow?
yeah,
That's a
just
good
chilling.
point.
But I'm sure she's practiced. But if anything, if there's a player that I think that would happen to, it might be her because she is so cool. She's so chill, like, but I love it.
Mhm. That's a good point because
Yeah.
that timing is a huge
'Cause you can
part
go
of
too
it.
fast. That's also a thing. So you do I mean, I hope they've been practicing. You just gotta practice, like, once or twice just to see how much time it is really, and then
You'll get
after
that rhythm.
that, it's just, like, mental, like I said. But
You'll get that
don't
rhythm.
miss don't you have one bad rack, it could ruin everything. So,
It
but
it really, really
who are the
can,
other
or just
2?
throw you
Plum
off.
who are the other 2? Plum and
Alicia Gray.
Unleash, defending her
Yep,
title, of course.
yep, defending her title, and then what do you think about Kelsey Plum's
Has she
chances?
competed yet? Has she ever done a three-point contest?
She has, and it went horribly.
Oh,
This is her, redemption because
yeah.
I think she only made, like, 3 when she did it the first time,
Oh,
and she was
I don't remember
laughing.
that.
It was in Vegas. She hopes everybody forgot, I know. It was not her best showing, so I
She,
want her to redeem herself.
yeah, it is a thing, like, Plum is more of like a off the bounce moving type of shooter. So, yeah,
Yes.
like, that stationary shooting, it's not like, yeah, spot shooting is spot shooting, but, like, there is, like, different types of shooting. Also, sometimes those corner spots be getting people messed up because shooters don't typically shoot a lot of corner threes in games.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, I'm sure she'll do better than last time. I know she'll do better than last time,
She
knowing
has to.
the competitor she is, but my money,
Yeah,
I don't
who
wanna
you got calling
I
out?
don't wanna pick the obvious choice. I'm gonna go I'm gonna go Leash, running it
Oh,
back.
back to back?
Yeah, just because the type of
Woo!
season she's having right now, like, she probably is feeling like, "Oh, I can win everything." So, the
I love
obvious
that
choice I feel like
choice.
might be Sabrina, but
Okay.
honestly, the obvious choice might be the person that won last year. So maybe that is the obvious choice, but I'm rocking with my girl Leash. 'Cause
I
I
think
love seeing Leash win stuff.
I love seeing Leash win, and I think this is fully because I want her to do the interview afterwards because I love any time that she is in
She
front of a
is like
microphone.
the cutest, most genuine, like, human being on earth. Like, if you
Love her.
don't root for Leash and everything that she does, you can still root for the others, of course. Don't heckle the others. Just cheer for Leash a little bit louder because I've watched her, like, just get better and better and better. She came to AU, dominated in AU, just a great person, hardworking, and now that, like, she's finally getting her flowers, and I'm so happy for her, and she's just gonna keep getting better. If y'all haven't noticed, like, she's gotten better every year since she's gotten to the league, so, um,
Every
she's
single year.
at a very pivotal moment in her career right now, and I think she's entering prime years right now, so I'm glad that the world is finally on notice because she's been playing at this level for a long time.
Yeah, I was gonna say for this to kind of come I don't wanna say late in her career, but it wasn't that early kind of success that we're seeing from a lot of these rookies or a lot of these youngins. For her to kind of peak, I believe this is year 8 for her, and to be playing some of the best basketball that she has ever played.
Yeah.
You have kind of seen that progress, but what does that mean to just be like, "You are in your prime, and we've seen steps, but
Yeah.
now you're
It's,
able
like,
to be so great."
crazy in the W, like, it's either you find success pretty early in your career or you find it, like, relatively later in your career. Like, it's very rarely you see someone in, like, year 4 or 5 having, like, this crazy breakout year. It's, like, year 1 or 2, people are like, "Okay, this player," or, like, someone like Alicia who's, like, consistently been doing all the things and getting better and better and better, and then you fast forward to year 7, 8, and she's in MVP conversations and
Mhm.
all-star appearances, and everyone's like, "Who is this? Who is this player? Oh, she got drafted when?" And that's, like, kinda how things happen in the league. I mean, look at Kayla Thornton right now. Like, this is her
Yes.
10th year. First time
Wow.
all-star in year 10. Like, who was I watching the other last week? Sammy Whitcomb with her 30-point half. Like, people are like, "Who is this girl who can shoot?" Like, Sammy been in the league for mad long, guys. Like, it's crazy. Like, but that just shows how talented this league is. Like,
Mhm.
the fact that players are staying in the league as long as they are, like, longevity is, like, something that doesn't get appreciated enough. Like, whether you average 5 points or 15 or 20 points, like, if you can stay in this league for 8, 9, 10 plus years, like, you're different. So,
Mhm.
and being able to, pivot into these prime years whenever they come, just being ready for that and your hard work paying off, like, it probably feels really good.
Mhm. What do you think there is a sense of, "Hey, these youngins are getting better and better." Like, I gotta keep my game at a really high level to either stay in the league or just be able to compete with some of these youngsters that are
Yeah.
coming in. You think it's like that iron sharpens iron a little bit?
Yeah, for sure. And the young players, they're just getting way more opportunities now, which I love because our league is so small. Even if you're like a top 5, top 10, I mean, for me, I would say like our lottery is like 1 through 4. Like
Mhm.
those are our lottery picks. And then everybody else is going to a team that was in the playoffs, in the finals. Like you're not going to bad teams. Like you see in the NBA, like the lottery, like, typically a lot of those teams were, like, not in the playoffs, like, in rebuild mode, like, losing veteran players, like, in the W, it's like, there's a chance, like, you'll be a rookie and you go into a team that got to the 2nd round of the playoffs, like,
Mhm.
full of veterans that, are not gonna just let you come in and take their minutes and take their spot, but now you have these teams that, yeah, missed the playoffs or teams that, like, got to the playoffs, and they have these rookie players that are getting a lot more opportunities than we've ever seen. And for me, as somebody that was a rookie that got no opportunity, it's something that makes me happy because it's something that I wish I had. And yeah, it is iron sharpens iron, and it's not just the veterans, helping out the rookies, like, they're pushing us in different ways. Like you said, we gotta
Mhm.
we gotta show that we can keep up. And, like, our team, I mean, we have one of the older teams in the league, but, like, our youngins are young. Like, we got a 19-year-old on our team. Dom is the same age as my little brother, like, it's crazy.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
So, it's like it's been really nice seeing the young players getting opportunities, but I need, like, the fans and stuff to, like, be more patient and give more grace
Mm.
to these teams because they are young and there is a learning curve and they're going to get there. And the goal is to be able to keep these young cores together because we
Mhm.
also don't really see that in the W. First of all, we don't really see young cores, period, in the W. You'll have like 1 or 2 young players, then one goes to another team. But we
Yeah.
like rarely see like what Dallas is doing right now. Like I hope they can keep that group together for a few years because, they might not be winning a lot of games, but they're like those rookies are playing really well. Same with Sonya
And
and
they're only
Kiki.
gonna get better.
Right, same with
Yeah.
Sonya and Kiki. Like, I hope that they're able to keep those 2 together for, like, a few years and just see what happens and build a team around that, and then it's
Mhm.
like fun it's like college, you know? You get
I
to,
know.
watch them grow. I mean, we see right now with the Thunder, like, they
Mhm.
started here, and now they're champions. And now they're all getting paid. So,
It's a perfect example.
I hope the W is able to do more things like that, like just keep young cores together and then just watch them, grow, grow, grow.
Yeah. I think we said in the last episode, me and Cheryl were talking about Angel Reese and Camila Cardoso. Like, if you were able to keep them together for 5 years or 4 years and build around them as they continue to grow, that's key. A Kiki and Sonia Citron, Kiki Iriafen and Sonia Citron at Washington, what they're able to do, all-stars in their rookie season. Now, other free agents potentially next season, other people are looking at Washington and saying, like, okay, yeah, those are players that are a young core. I'm a guard. I want to feed it to them. I'm a post player. I can play with them, play off of them. And it's this thing where you're wanting to build and you're wanting to attract
Mhm.
other people to that
Right.
team. And that's how you build it, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
The GM and me, I'm under contract for next year, so I will not be involved in the free agency shenanigans that are coming up next season.
Good for you. Honestly, it's gonna
But
be crazy.
oh, I can't wait. Like, it
It's
was
gonna
like,
be
as much
wild.
as I would love to be, I've never done free agency before. I've never been a free agent ever. So I'm actually very excited to become one eventually. But as the future general manager that I am, I just can't wait to see what goes on next off season, because it's gonna be a zoo. And with the addition of 2 new teams, I don't
Mhm.
even know what's gonna happen. Like, our team's gonna stay together? Is everyone just gonna disperse? Like, I'm even looking at, because we just played the Valkyries, like, they have nobody under contract for next year. Like,
Oh my
blank
god.
just blank checks everywhere. These teams are just gonna have blank checks to just it's gonna be like a reset of the WNBA essentially.
It really is. Like, I
Like
I honestly imagine it like just someone taking all these names and just putting them, like, in a hat or just throwing them
it's
out and
gonna
picking them
be
up.
crazy. Like, everybody is a free agent except for it's me and Kalani Brown are the only 2, like, WNBA vets under contract,
Who?
and then all the rookies, all the people still on their rookie deals, and then everyone else is a free agent, which is
Well, and
insane.
that's why things like All-Star games are so interesting to me, and
Oh,
that's
they're about
why
to be
Unrivaled.
kikiing it up. Mhm.
Yes, Athletes Unlimited, all of that plays a factor. Okay, we are gonna step aside real quick, pay some bills. But when we come back on the other side, let's talk about the main event, the All-Star game. Team Clark versus Team Fee. And then we're gonna make our predictions of who we got. Stick around. Welcome back to the Women's Hoop Show. Let's get into this All-Star game, the main event, Team Clark versus Team Collier. It has been announced that Caitlin Clark will not be participating in the All-Star game in Indianapolis, which is heartbreaking. I definitely feel for her, but she put together a really solid team. And I was like, okay, we're trying to keep some connections, keep our friends close.
I know, I was like, "Y'all are kinda boring for that, not gonna lie." Like,
Okay, I wanted your opinion. A lot of
yeah.
people said it was boring because they
I
picked
was
their
like,
teammates
"Y'all
or
just
their
picked your
friends.
team. We see y'all play every day. We don't wanna see y'all play together in the All-Star game." But I knew that that's what they were gonna do. I knew it. But I was like, "Can somebody be spicy for once? Just spicy and fun."
I mean, when
Everything
Fee showed up in
spicy.
her Unrivaled shirt, I said, "Okay,
Oh, I said, "Oh,
we know what we're doing here."
oh."
That was a power
I
move.
peeped that too. I said, "Okay, Fee." That was a power move. She said, "Y'all not gonna talk about me and my league coming on this
She said,
draft."
"My league and my co-founder, I'm picking Brianna Stewart first."
Yeah.
Then she went with her Lunar Owl teammates, and then she went UConn as well. Gabby Williams is the only UConn player not on her team.
Ah,
Um,
damn.
but that was her game plan. But I feel like Caitlin went youth. She went, we'll take, you can have all your vets. We have youth on our side. And she put both of the rookies on her team, also picking Aaliyah Boston, her teammate, and Kelsey Mitchell, her teammate. But it's kind of this youth versus vet type
Mhm.
of squad. How do you think that's going to fare?
I don't know what to expect because last year the game was quite competitive because it was the USA team versus the All-Stars.
Mhm.
So honestly, that is what is fresh in my mind. I don't even remember what the WNBA All-Star game, like, comp level even looks like. Knowing us, they are playing for real for at least
Mhm.
a half. Which half that is, I don't know. Probably the second half. Um,
That's true.
for
That's a toss up.
some players, like, they, like, will, like, determine who play hard. You guys play hard in this half, and then y'all can chill, and then y'all can play hard in the second half, so then this group can chill. I am excited to see, but again, any game that Skylar Diggins is a part of is gonna be competitive. So,
Yes, that's what Fee
y'all
said
better
when
be
she selected her.
y'all better be ready, 'cause if y'all don't play hard, she gonna mess around and score 40, and y'all are gonna be like, "What are you doing?" And she'll be like, "I'm trying to win."
I'm trying to win.
What are y'all doing? Isn't that the point?
Mhm.
Win? So, I'm excited. I am excited, especially having 3 teammates. The last 2 years, 3 years in LA, we only had 1 all-star, which was still amazing, but to have 3 is super
Yeah.
exciting. So, yeah.
Yes. It would have been fun if they were all on the same team, but They have, or are they?
No, they're not. Gabby's by
Nneka? No,
herself.
Skylar. Yeah, okay, sorry, Gabby.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, Gabby.
Yeah,
You're by
they
yourself
came
over
into the
there. You're by
locker room
yourself.
and Gabby was like, "No!"
Does she not wanna be on Team Clark? She
She
didn't
just
wanna
wanted
be
to be
by herself.
she just wanted to be with
Yeah.
them, yeah, exactly, and I'm like, "Of course, Gabby is the one that's alone, like, her first time and everything, and, like, she's just on her own little island by herself," but I'm like, go fly, Gabby, go spread your wings."
Go do you.
Yeah.
No, it's gonna be fun, and I don't know, I think the question is and what really stuck out to me, Ryan Howard was an all-star. She got injured, that's where Kayla McBride kind of comes in. Satu hasn't played leading up
She just
to
put out
the All-Star
a
game.
post, I think, that she's not playing.
Okay.
So if y'all
So
don't put Brittany Sykes in the All-Star game, then now I think there is a conspiracy against her at
right?
this point.
Because come on.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw the side by side when we talk about Kayla McBride getting this spot. And again, the commissioner is the person who picks this. This isn't a coach's vote. It's not a fan vote. It is a commissioner picking this. And, a lot of people said, well, maybe because the Lynx are the number one team in the league right
That's
now.
exactly why. I think that's exactly why.
And Cheryl Reeve called it out, she said, "How are we the number 1 team in the league and we don't have the most all-stars on from a team?" And I think that kind of went into Kayla McBride getting it. Very deserving. Again, Kayla McBride is a bucket. Love K-Mac. But the type of season that Brittany Sykes is having, especially when you zoom out from her career, I think she is playing an all-star
And the
season.
team that she has, like, they're young. So she not only is
Yes.
playing really well individually, but she has empowered her young teammates to also play well. Like, that's important too. That's not a stat, that's not something that you can see in a box score, but, like,
Yeah.
it means something when you are a veteran player and you have young players that are already exceeding expectations and having confidence and playing at a high level, like, that means that she's pouring into them as well.
Mhm.
From the outside,
Mhm.
that's what it looks like. I don't know what's going on, things look a certain way on the outside, but
For
from
sure.
my point of view, if I'm choosing all-stars or, end of season awards and things like that, like, I'm looking at Sykes, like, you not only elevated your game, but you're elevating, the young players around you, and that's something that's not always easy to do, especially not in the W, so I mean, I think that's what I didn't it was long, sometimes, when people put a little thing on their stories and it's long, you're like, "Okay, I'm not reading all of that." But it
Oh,
looked
so you
like something
got the
like,
cliff notes.
I'm hurt, I'm not playing, but I'll still be in Indy, so, um, we'll
I mean,
see.
she hasn't played for a while, so
I'm
it
like,
would have
"Was
been
this y'all's,
really
like, secret way of
odd.
picking 26 all-stars instead of the 22 because y'all didn't know how to make a decision?" So you
Oh
picked all the
god.
injured players, so then you guys could also bring in all of the fringe W players that y'all think that should also been all-stars. I mean, Bree Jones has a case too,
Mhm,
so
for
it'll be
sure.
interesting. They actually might have to bring in Bree Jones because position Satu's a front court player, so I don't even know if Sykes will be able to be her replacement, which would suck.
Gosh. And,
That
like,
would
when
suck.
is the last call for that? I guess that's my
Right.
question. This feels very last minute,
Mhm.
and it might I'm sure Brittany Sykes or Bree Jones would be happy to get on a plane and come down, but it's
Tell 'em
like
stay in Mexico already.
that's true. If I'm already on vacation and my flight is booked, sorry, can't come.
Honestly, like, and I say this, never ever being close to being an all-star. If y'all didn't vote me in, I'm not coming. Sorry.
Oh,
Like,
it could
no.
feel very
I don't
backhanded-ish. This is
know.
very you're only here because somebody else
Like,
isn't.
yeah, like, I'm not
I
coming.
understand that.
Unless there was, like, for a K-Mac, I could compete in the three-point contest because
Mhm.
you don't get, like, a ton of money for being an all-star, as we all know. But you can get money for the skills and the 3-point. So, Y'all call me 2 days before All-Star week. "Oh, you wanna come pull up because so and so is hurt?" I don't know, because, again, people are petty, so then you might never not ever be an all-star again. But I'm like, "Y'all
Yes.
didn't pick me." I'm not obligated to do anything, but again, it is an honor, but it's like, at the same time, I'd be like, I'm gonna go enjoy my break," you
Yeah.
know?
No,
So,
there's so I feel like Dearica Hamby is one of those. Azurá Stevens has been playing
honestly,
amazing.
I don't know who they're gonna, because I feel like you
I
do have to, replace by position.
I
So,
think so
yeah,
too.
Bree
And you
Jones,
can't just be down
Dearica,
players.
Desiree. Yeah, it's all-star game, like, people are coming to watch all-stars do all-star things.
Right.
So, yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
Oh
See, this is a
gosh.
mess. This is
This
kind of a mess.
it's a little
Kathy,
messy.
do something.
It's a little messy,
Oh, Kathy
especially
gonna have
we're
her hands full
too
today.
close. We're
Kathy gonna have her
too
hands full
close. We're
today.
a couple hours away from the orange carpet, and we don't even know who's the full
They're
all-star
having
teams.
a CBA meeting today in person.
Oh my gosh. It's a lot. It's a
Mm,
lot,
a
Lexie. It's
lot
a
is
lot.
happening. We
A
haven't even
lot is
started the
happening.
weekend yet. Hmm. Yeah,
Also, real quick,
Indianapolis.
I just wanna talk about, Caitlin Clark and Nafisa Collier switching coaches
Funny
because
as hell.
that was the
'Cause how do you trade
funniest
a coach?
thing in the
Why would you
world.
do that?
I well,
Caitlin
if you
said,
guys don't
"Uh-uh."
know, there's some backstory. Cheryl Reeve has just she's never been the quiet type. She's always been a little
Cheryl gonna Cheryl.
outspoken. Cheryl is gonna Cheryl. And she has made, I wanna say, comments about Caitlin Clark, but just in her general vicinity. And I think Caitlin was waiting for the opportunity to trade her as her coach because she did not want to be coached
Trading
by
a
Cheryl
coach
Reeve.
is
And she made it
nuts.
so, honestly, it was perfect. She made a perfect trade opportunity. She said, "We already talked about it. Fee's gonna get coached by her coach. I'm gonna have Sandy." It's like, okay, that still doesn't really give you the reason for the out,
Right, like, what
but
does
we
that
all know
mean?
why. It's fine.
Fee's gonna have her coach, I'm gonna have the Liberty coach. Okay,
What?
Jan. Sure, Jan.
You just didn't
I
wanna be
say
coached by
you
Cheryl Reeve,
traded a
so
coach?
I love it.
That
Making
is
up
the
rules too, that has
funniest thing I've
never
ever
been
seen in
done
my life.
before, and
I
I
said, "You
wonder if
go,
that's
Caitlin,
going to
because
continue.
nobody I'm not gonna let nobody ruin my all-star weekend if I have the control over it. You can go over there."
Another power move. Another power
Another
move.
power
Self-amused
move.
caption.
Just very
Woo!
delicately done, I will say.
I love it.
She had to have rehearsed it or something, because she just was like, "Mm, I wanna be coached by Sandy." All
It was
right.
perfect. Well done, well
I want
executed.
you know what I wish I could have seen? The coach's reaction to that.
Yes, why didn't we have a live cam?
Oh,
Why didn't we have a live cam on the
man.
coaches? I think Cheryl Reeve woulda got up and started clapping. I think she does not have a problem with it
Oh
at
my
all.
gosh. Yeah, I'm sure she's happy to be with her players during the weekend, but when I saw coaches trade, I said, "Huh? We do that now?"
We can do
Noted.
that now. We can do
Noted.
whatever we want.
We do whatever we want.
We're making up rules. Okay, last chance to make a prediction. Who you got winning? Team Fee or Team Clark?
Oh, I can't pick because my teammates are on both.
Uh,
I guess I'll
I
pick
won't tell
Team
them.
Fee because I have
You
2 over
got 2
there.
out of the 3.
Sorry, Gabby. Sorry, Gabby, but I'm just gonna go with the majority and go Team Fee. But I hope it's a good game at least. No
Me
blowouts,
too.
please. Please,
That's
no.
what I want. There's only been one overtime All-Star game in the history of WNBA All-Star, but last year, going up against Team USA, it was really competitive, and I think for the second time, the All-Stars beat out Team USA, the Olympians. But this season, just have it be close.
Yeah.
Mix up the rotations. We got new rules I did want to spot that out real quick. There
New
is
rules.
some rules for this season. It is a 4-point shot. That's coming back. So that was there. 4 circles.
If you
2
do
at
not
each end
have
of the
the
court.
4-point shot range, do not shoot them.
Not
That's all I'm saying
Beyonce.
about that. That's all I'm saying about that. We ain't trying
I
to
say go
see.
for it. It's the
No,
All-Star. Show your range.
no. You get 1. And if it's not even close, you don't get no more.
You don't get
Because
no more.
we know who has
And
that range and who don't. So don't even try it.
that's what I
It's
mean.
just
If
one.
Caitlin
It's
can
just
barely
one
run, she should
additional
just
point.
stand there.
Just one more point, guys. Okay, shoot a regular 3.
I love that. Okay, 20-second shot clock. That's coming back. So it's shortened from 24 seconds to 20. And then they're bringing back the live play substitutions. So very
So we're playing
hockey
hockey.
style. Yes. Just run on the court and the other person just runs off. So they're not trying to stop the game, essentially. They did this a couple years ago. It was a little hectic. And
What
it was
is
some
this?
strategy. There was
Wow,
some
I did not
strategy with
know.
it.
I did not know these were
And
the rules.
only the offensive team can make live play substitutions, only one player at a time. But it gets a little wild. And then there's no
Oh,
free throws. So
what?
if you just automatic points for free throw attempts.
So Kathy said this
We're in the
game is going to be
wilderness.
37 minutes, and we're leaving. Like
37
we are
minutes
in and
and
out.
over 100 points per team. That's what we're
Those rules
going
are
for.
nutty. Oh, I mean, I was already tuned in, but I have to watch this now because what?
There you go.
Why can't we just
There
like
you go.
see like we just doing stuff like just
You
doing
just gotta
stuff
try it. At
between
this
us and the
point, we're just
NBA? People are just doing stuff. Like, can we just play basketball, please?
nope. We're gonna
Like,
play
we're
fun
gonna
basketball as we
play
make it up.
hockey ball.
I feel like it was the year. When was that? When we were in Vegas. I think that was the first time they brought out the 4-point shot. That's when Jewel Lloyd won the MVP. She set the scoring record. But then it was like she had like 3 4-pointers. So we were kind of like, okay, how is that in the record books when
Right,
she was able
asterisk.
to get more little asterisks? But it'll be interesting to see how all that pans out. And then one last thing I wanted to shout out before we head out is Feverfest. Syd Colson is going to be doing a live
Oh my
stand-up
gosh.
show, and this is what we have all wanted. Put on by Heartbeat Productions with Kevin Hart. She's going to be sharing the stage with Cedric the Entertainer, Leslie Jones, like big time names.
Sydney, go
I just want to give our flowers
girl.
to Syd Colson because, are you kidding me?
That's so fire.
I
Good for
love
her.
that for her.
And stand-up is not easy. So I'm
No.
excited. You know what I'm most excited about? Like, I don't know if there's live streaming it or anything. I feel like she gonna eat up the crowd work. Like,
Yes.
I feel like she's gonna thrive in that, but we'll see. Cause just having if anybody's had a conversation with Syd, like her life is just crowd work. Like all she does is just interact with people in the most ridiculous ways. But like, I'm so excited for her. Like that's fire. I wish
It's so cool.
I might have
It's such
flown
a
in
big
for
moment.
that. If it wasn't
Feverfest. I
if
believe
it
that's
was
happening
somewhere,
on Friday.
it was somewhere else.
Hopefully that is live streamed or played back somehow.
And if it's not, somebody put on your YouTube live or whatever the hell y'all be doing with your little gadgets.
Instagram live, TikTok
Just-
live it.
I
So
see
because I
it.
want to laugh.
Y'all could do it. Y'all could TikTok live Beyonce. Y'all could TikTok live Syd Colson. Thank you
Please.
very much.
Get on that.
Please.
Lexie, you are a delight. I adore you so much. Thank you for being here. Thanks for chatting All-Star with me. Get some rest and good luck the rest of the season.
Have a fun weekend in Indy.
Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to follow on your favorite podcast app so you never miss an update. Your support means the world. And if you're feeling generous, leaving a quick rating or review helps more Hoops fans discover the show. And you can now see us on our brand new YouTube channel. Make sure to like and subscribe there. Shoot us an email at women'shoops@odyssey.com to tell us what's on your mind. We want to hear your hottest takes, your burning questions, and all your feelings about all things women's hoops. We just might feature your note on the show. That's women'shoops@odyssey.com. The Women's Hoop Show is an Odyssey original podcast hosted by me, Jordan Robinson. Today's guest was Lexie Brown. Our producer is Phil Sweetek. Our video team is led by Kurt Courtney and includes Tim Meikle, Evan Cox, Allison Jeffrey, and Lauren Vieira. Our executive producers are Greg Holtzman, Asha Saluja, Danny Freisinger, Maddie Sprunkeiser, and Leah Reese-Dennis. And special thanks to Moira Curran and Josephina Francis.